Page 2 now, Obamacare and the long list of broken promises. The president has been spinning tales about the Affordable Care Act since 2009. He told Americans that nothing is going to change if you already have health care insurance. Of course, we now know nothing could be further from the truth. Obama also said health care costs would go down. They haven't. In fact, virtually nothing that Obama promised about Obamacare is coming to fruition. In other words, it was all a pack of lies.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
First of all, if you've got health insurance, you like your doctor, you like your plan, you can keep your doctor, you can keep your plan. Nobody is talking about taking that away from you.
No matter what you've heard, if you like your doctor or health care plan, you can keep it. If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. If you like your private health insurance plan, you can keep your plan, period.
The list of Obamacare horror stories is growing by the day. People are hurting right now because of Obamacare. Their policies are being dumped. And if they're not being dropped, the premiums are shooting through the roof. And the exchanges? The process has been a joke. Want proof? Joining me now from our bureau in Washington, D.C., from the Market Institute, Charlie Sauer. Okay, Charlie, you and your family received one of those letters from your health care insurance company, like millions and millions of Americans across the country, and it wasn't a happy letter, was it?
It was not a happy letter. Despite what the president said, Humana sent me my letter in the mail that said, due to the Affordable Care Act, my current insurance plan will no longer be offered. And unfortunately, that happened on one of the first days of the opening of the new federal marketplace. So logging on and trying to get insurance has proved near impossible. And it's been error after error after error. And that's really just to get insurance for me and my family. So before this, we had a high deductible plan. We had a deductible that actually, by the end of the year, we saved around $2,000 for my family on what a regular insurance plan would have been. And we never used that. So we ended up saving money for the past 3 years on that plan. Right. And this year, we've actually paid the deductible and went into it. But without that, and now without being able to get through the federal exchange marketplace, I mean, I can't tell you, I've spent, since October 1st, I have spent hours and hours and hours on the federal health, on healthcare.gov, trying to get through to get my family a health plan. And I've had blank security questions. I now, on my application, which you're only allowed one application per state, and I only live in one state, and there's no way to delete that application.
Right.
I now have 7 wives named Andrea. I have 2 daughters named Anna and 2 daughters named Madonna. Now, if that application gets sent through to an insurance company as it sits, they're going to have to reject it. I mean, it's just not what I file my taxes with at the IRS.
You're going to be in big trouble.
It's scary. Come January 1st.
You're in big trouble one way or another. There, of course, is your family, great-looking family, 2 children, only 2 daughters, not 4, and only 1 wife, we should point out. But when you were on the exchanges, Charlie, did you get to at least get some price quotes, and did you get to see if you might be able to keep your doctors?
I still haven't made it that far. So, I mean, this is now what, October 9th. I haven't been able to make it that far. I'm still stuck on filling out my family information. So at the end of each section, you press this little continue and save or button, and I haven't been able to push that button today. I wasn't able to even log on to the site yesterday. There was just an error when I tried to log on that said identification error. The day before that, I couldn't save, and I've tried to do, they have a live chat section to their website.
Right.
And every 2 minutes it updates and says, oh, it's going to take a little while. Well, the first time I stayed on it and I was watching it for a while, And I actually looked down and opened a newspaper for a little bit. They came on and said, we're here. And then a minute, 30 seconds, a minute later, they came and said, oh, sorry, and logged me off. So I've spent, it's really around a day.
Yeah, frustrating, and it's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time.
Yep.
If you keep track of all the hours you've been trying to do this. But let's go forward a little bit. Let's say they can fix all these bugs, and who knows? As the federal government, they may or may not be able to fix them. But let's say they do. When you start drilling down on what's going to be available to you, what's your gut? What's your feeling? Is it that you'll have fewer choices and higher premiums?
Well, I don't know about how many choices I'm going to have, but if you look at the Aetna leaving markets, Blue Cross and Blue Shield leaving markets, the odds are that I'm going to have fewer choices. Now, the odds are very high that that my price is going to go up. I don't qualify for a tax subsidy, and I'm bringing 2 healthy kids into the market. In a free market economy, I was charged less, but now they're not allowed to do some of the rating that they were. So my healthy young kids are going to have to take care of unhealthy older people, and I am going to be paying for that. I've been talking about healthcare economics for years. I've been talking about why free market economics are good. In fact, we did that here last week.
Right.
But now this is my family, and this is infuriating. And I know that this is going across the country as these letters are coming out. And so I really hope that the message starts coming out here in the next week.
Oh, we're trying to get it out. And rest assured, Charlie, unfortunately, you and your family are not alone. Thanks for all that. Coming up next, the possibility that the president might misuse the 14th Amendment as the Daily Ledger continues.